Hello everyone, this is your Point and Critic Gamer here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Gray Matter. Well, we just finished doing an experiment with Dr. Styles, aka the Phantom of the Opera, who appears way too young to be married to this woman. Although, I don't know, it could just be he's found a way to be turn young, but he doesn't want to share with his wife. I don't know, but... Or maybe that's his mother. Nah. I think they said she's his wife, but it most likely could be his mother. Or it could be both. Ugh. And let's take a look at the newspaper. Crop circles at...
Horse path track? That's the track we imagined last night.
Nope.
How weird. This is not good. I need to look into this.
Well, okay, here's something I'm questioning. Why is a lot of this blurry? It killed for his video game. That's what I can make out. So what? We're gonna throw in a little tidbit about the big problem with people thinking video games cause violence or something. But seriously, why is a lot of this area blurry? I guess they just wanted to highlight the main points, but even why is this picture so blurred out too? But yeah, okay, so crop circle, which that's not really much of a circle, and it's not even a crop circle because it's not in a crop field, but still, at Oxford it's a maze, and we all imagine it. So apparently... What kind of experiment was he doing? We were sitting in there thinking about this area and decided, let's make a maze out of it for some odd reason. Doesn't even work. Alright, so... Let's see, can we go somewhere? Let's check that. Yep, that's blinking. Here we go. The horse track, or horse path track. Okay, someone's... Okay, you know, if they found this, wouldn't there actually be a few people around here looking at this? It's pretty empty, and I'm...
10 to 1, he's not an Oxford student. Looks like a headbanger to me.
Well, let's talk to him. Shouldn't there be, like, you know, police officers and... a bunch of, like, reporters all over this place? I know it probably happened last night, but still, even today. Maybe even tourists. Oh.
I heard something happened out here. Damn, that is freaky.
Yeah. You a student?
Me?
What the heck?
Well, that's all right then. I'm sick and tired of those spooners trying to tell me I've lost my mind. They wasn't here, was they?
Well, you look like a guy who takes so much drugs a day that you probably...
I'm Sam.
Probably I can't blame them for not believing in you or something, because... Man, what the hell is up with his face? He literally looks like a drug addict. Okay.
You were here when that happened then?
Yeah.
So what was
okay.
it? A bunch of spooners messing about?
Yeah. I think you can handle the truth. Because no one else can.
Screw him, right? I've got an open mind.
Alright. You ready? I'm here, painting lines on the track. Every few months I gotta do it. Had my headphones on, you know? Bop.
What?
Rocking out.
Yeah?
Okay.
All of a sudden, bam! Like that. I'm in the middle of this wind. I'm in a huge cloud of dirt, right? It was moving too. The little pebbles and shit stinging me. It was like one of them cyclones or something.
No way.
Scared the crap out of me. See, I can't breathe, can I?
Yeah.
Can't see nothing. Finally, I gets out of it. Onto the grass.
A cloud of dust? Like a dust storm?
Yeah. So then I looks back at the track.
Okay.
Them lines were there. Just like that, way up.
Ooh.
You wanna know what I think?
Yeah, I do.
You heard of crop circles, right?
Yeah.
Well, this was just like that crap. Only I saw it happen. I think it was aliens. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think you need to go to rehab, dude, because while I'm not disbelieving this was something weird, but you really look like you really need to get some help.
What time did all this come down?
Maybe past. I came in at 11. It took me a bit to get the paint mixed and stuff.
Good.
Did you hear anything? Maybe the sound of a motor?
No. Anyway, I had my pod cranked.
What the hell was he mumbling? I don't know if you could hear it, but I was hearing like him saying da 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 da.
How long was it from the time the wind hit you till you saw the lines?
Smart, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Couldn't have taken me more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 max to get clear of it. Them lines was already painted when I look back. And all that dust too. Oh, you tell me how that's possible.
No way they could have been there before? It must have been pretty dark out.
You see them lights? Oh, have a look. I would have seen him.
Maybe you passed out for a while. You said you couldn't breathe.
You sound like Mr. Gerald, my boss, bloody wanker. Look, I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, I'm not God Almighty, am I? But that ain't the way I remember it.
I'm not Bruce Almighty either. God, I like that movie.
Did you see anything else at all?
My eyes are all clogged from the dust. I don't know.
What? You did see something else, didn't you? Come on, Eddie. We're cool, right?
Look, I ain't said this to nobody.
Uh-huh.
There was something on the track.
What?
I saw the funnel still go around. This cloud of just chaos, right? Dust and pebbles and shit whirling around. Like something from a sci-fi movie. The thing is, it was following the track.
What do you mean, following the track?
I mean, I saw it turn the bleeding corner. Who ever heard of wind doing that?
Hey, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're pretty cool.
Yeah. Anytime. See you around.
See ya.
Yeah, I probably don't want to talk to you ever again.
I suppose Eddie could be right about the time. Magicians have been known to pull off big stunts in minutes, but not without a lot of planning and practice. Someone knew what they were doing. I'd better see what I can find out about the skilled magicians in this area.
So, wait, are we jumping to the possibility that it was magicians and not the weird-ass experiment that we were doing? Yeah, because it's, I guess, center of town. Well, I guess we could check out that magician shop. Woman selling flowers.
She's selling wildflowers.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Hi. I'll take a bunch of flowers.
God bless you, miss.
Now I've got a flower for you. Ready?
Oh, isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Thank you, miss.
Don't stay out here too long, will you? You'll catch a cold.
Oh, God bless you.
What did I just do? I gave her flowers, and then she gave me flowers, I gave one back to her and stuff. Why? Okay. And let's go in here.
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi.
What? Have you been just standing there this whole time? We're like, oh, it's the middle of the night and the store is technically closed, but just in case if someone walks by, I want to welcome them in such a weird fashion. God, I really need to pee, but I better wait. Just saying, it's just, you gotta love how they just stay in the same place. Well, let's start them.
What can I do for you today, Miss Everett?
Mind if I ask a few questions?
The asker always reveals more than the one who answers. Ask away.
Really?
Are you a member of the Daedalus Club?
If I were a member, I'd be sworn by oath not to reveal the name of any member, and that would include myself. Do you know what the penalty is for breaking an oath?
No. What?
Having your eye plucked out.
I hope that's not the kind of trick you pull for the tourists.
It's pretty convincing with a bit of stage blood.
Okay.
Is it true that every member of the Daedalus Club once pulled off a grand game?
Oh, yes. It doesn't matter who you know or how successful you might be. Even CIA code breakers have to create a game.
There are CIA code breakers in the Daedalus Club?
Certainly. It's about the game in all its forms, though magic and illusion play a large role, naturally.
Naturally. So, can you tell me more about what a grand game is exactly?
I suppose I might tell you about some of the famous games of the past. Those that became so well known they can't really be considered secret anymore.
Okay.
Do you think it's possible that someone could be running a grand game in Oxford? Right now?
Is it possible?
Well, not me.
Not me.
Okay.
You have my attention. Tell me about some of the famous grand games.
Let's see. There was the successful TV illusionist. He was famous for making large things disappear.
You mean...
No names, please. As it happens, one of his most legendary stunts was to make the Statue of Liberty disappear from the New York harbor for 30 minutes.
I remember that.
It wasn't
Okay.
just for the TV cameras. That feat was a bid for entry to the Daedalus Club.
No way! Did he get in?
Remember the eye, my dear. Remember the eye.
By the way, did he get in? Gee, I don't know. Making the entire Statue of Liberty disappear? Nah, not big enough.
Tell me about another grand game.
And this one caused quite a scandal. Tiffany's in London had a window display of a ring called the Crensfield Star. The big diamond in this ring was worth millions.
Yeah?
One day, the Tiffany's manager noticed that the ring was gone.
Dun dun
A
dun!
well-dressed, frail old lady who had stopped to ask questions. Within hours, the theft was all over the news, and the police were searching the city. They kept getting strange tips about this little old lady, and were led on a merry chase. It was on the news all day, getting more and more bizarre.
But
What is it?
did they really steal the ring?
My dear, do you think the Daedalus Club would accept a thief? Let me finish the story.
Okay.
No, in the end, the ring was found the next morning. In Scotland Yard. In the cup of coffee of the chief detective on the case.
Oh, that is awesome. With my luck, though, I'd end up in jail.
There's always risk in a great game. Managing it is the sign of a master. But it's not a stunt I would recommend to you. No.
Any more grand games you can tell me about?
Just one more, I think. This was a game a potential member designed for his wife. She was a twin and had been separated from her sister when they were small. The man found the twin and plotted a way for the two women to meet. One of the sisters was an antique collector and the other worked for Sotheby's. He designed a beautiful game that had them both tracking down pieces of an ancient chess set until the quest brought them together.
Okay.
A lovely piece of work. And touching. Very delicately done.
I see what you mean. There are all kinds of games.
Perhaps some.
That wasn't really much of a magic trick game.
Kind, Miss Everett. I look forward to it.
Okay, well. Wait a minute. Well, see you, weirdo. Have fun just standing there for the next hundreds of hours. Let's. Hey, let's see if those kids are there. Maybe we can talk to them. They'll just say, "Stay away, you freak."
Hey, it's the head lab rat.
Oh.
Don't call us that. Where have you been, Sam? We've been trying to find you for an hour. I checked in the lobby, and your name wasn't in the register.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
It's the Sam thing. They always have me listed as a boy.
I thought of that. There are no Everetts at St. Edmund Hall, and I
Yep.
thought you said...
After the divorce, I went to my mother's name. Then I changed my mind again. Why don't I just give you my cell phone number?
Really?
Cool, I'll take it. That will give me a grand total of 3 on my contact list.
555-7866.
557-2496.
557?
Got that one.
Never heard of that!
Did you get mine?
555-2234.
I don't have one. I don't get a lot of calls.
Yes, well, how can you, darling, when you don't have a phone?
Can we get back to the point? Did you read Ox Stew today? About what happened at the track? Maybe Styles has some kind of secret power generator hooked up to our brains. I mean, did you get
What the hell was that?
From a Dark Shadows convention.
He is not. He is not.
You have to admit it's bizarre. And my legs are actually sore today. As if I really did run last night.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, mine too.
Really? Let me see.
The truth is, we don't know what Styles is doing. He could be capable of anything. Unless you know Sam. You do know him well, right?
Yes, you got us all into this. You wouldn't have recruited us unless you trusted the man.
Of course. I've known Dr. Styles for, sheesh, a while now. I'm sure this is just a coincidence.
Yeah.
But if it'll
I only
make
met
you feel
him
better,
the same time you
we'll
guys
go
met
out
him.
before we go back tonight.
Well, as long as you're volunteering. And try the library. I hear they have books there and stuff.
Shall we meet back here?
Really? A library owning
I'll let you
books?
know what I find out.
Don't let us down.
I never
Sam.
knew that.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Charles.
Well, we don't get a goodbye? See you later, bitch. So who was that other volunteer that the doctor got on? We never really talked to him or so. Oh, want to be married? Can I?
I don't need to go inside.
Well, I should check out that library. Oh. Oh, they're not talking about a library in the campus. They're talking about an actual library in town.
Damn. You need a student ID to use the library. Whatever happened to freedom of information?
No, well, it's pretty big, so...
It's a paper shredder.
Yep, okay. Hey, it's an...
Helena! Helena!
What are you doing? Why don't you come inside?
I left my ID in my room. Can I swipe yours?
No, you'll get me expelled, goth girl. Besides, walking is good exercise.
I didn't expect to find you in the library. How hard can art history be?
Hard enough. But if you want to know why I'm here, Charles Ettington.
Well, good
Of
luck with the
course.
stalking.
Girl, just
on.
flat out say,
Just one swipe.
you're sexy.
I'll do it so
Let me...
you can see.
You look sexy.
No,
I want to
I had
fuck
to
you.
go twice to get a decent picture on my ID. I'm not going to risk getting it confiscated.
You can do that? Get your ID redone?
I told them I lost it. What can they say? I had no choice. The picture was hideous.
Okay.
That bad, huh? Hard to believe. Do you still have the old ID? Let me see.
It's awful.
Let me see.
Okay.
The second one is much better. Don't you agree?
Wait, which one's the second one? Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Did she, like, put on tons of makeup at that time? Select 3 for this card. Helen's old ID card. Look at you're on drugs. The picture.
God, I didn't think it was that hideous. I'll burn it when I get back to my room.
Okay.
Well, I think the new one is much better.
Yep. Okay. Well. Yep. Magic trick time. Woo! Alright. What magic click? I bet I can't use the same ones again.
I could use this illusion to trick Helena out of her ID, but I need to get a noisemaker first.
What the shredder do? Well, I don't think I have anything to put in the shredder other than stuff that I have to keep. Can I put the newspaper in it?
It's a paper shredder.
Nope. Okay. Okay, let's go out. Okay, gray means I'm good on these areas, so there's no look. Center of town. Let's try that magician shop. Maybe he has something.
Hi, Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
Miss Everett, how kind of you to visit.
Yes, it is kind. I've been standing here for 3 hours since the last time we met. God, my legs are tired. What do we have? Can't seem to show anything. Okay.
The money put into the coin slot disappears in a hidden compartment.
Yeah, I heard about that. Select the devil, eye contact, bank number, telephone spy, solid water, shredded paper noisemaker.
I was going to buy a few things today for my nephew. He's just starting out.
Your nephew has good taste. I still find those items useful myself. Take what you need.
Okay.
And pay me on the way out.
Thanks.
Alright. And if by pay, I mean, screw you, dude, see ya! I'm getting out of here.
I picked up a few things. I need to pay you before I go.
I know what you took. £12, please.
Neat trick, that one.
Yep.
Merely a shopkeeper's necessity, Miss Everett. Enjoy your day.
Thanks. I will.
Okay. Magic. I didn't even need to move my hands to grab the pounds. They couldn't animate him. They couldn't animate his hand holding out to grab the money that she brought. He just has to stand still. What, did she slip it in his pocket or something? Alright, back to library. So we need. So let's see. Shredded paper.
This noisemaker makes a grinding noise. It sounds like a garbage disposal or a blender.
And use it on the paper shredder.
There.
Okay. Does this mean I can perform the trick now? Yes, yes I can. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Place this in my left hand and right hand, and then manipulate the ID, misdirect, manipulate them. Then we place this up the right sleeve. And did that work? Looks like we did. Yay!
Helena! Helena!
Shh! You're in a library.
What?
I actually like the first photo better. It's the way you were sitting.
You're hallucinating. Show me.
No, it was a trick of the light. The first one really is awful. God. You're right. You should burn it. In fact...
Why did you do that?
Well,
You said you were gonna burn it. I'm sorry. Did you want it?
So kind of you to spare me all that tedious labor. God, you're a freak. And I thought I was bad.
yep. Okay, well, now I got her ID, so we can make her get into big trouble later on. Now I can offer this. Hey, Sam, how did it get through here? I thought you said you didn't. You forgot your ID. Although she did say she left it at home, so maybe that's it. Let's talk to this guy.
Hi.
Hi.
How may I be of service?
Oh, that's a girl? I thought it was a dude.
Where can I find information about the professors here at Oxford?
Ah, that depends. To whom do you refer?
Dr. David Stiles, neurobiology.
Start with the library catalog. You can access it on the computers over there.
Okay. Computer. Okay, I'm having no control. Alright, now I do. So, let's see. Well, others, well, Prince. I'm sure that pass the mind is not available, please. Access policy. Rain lovers, romantic. Some love thing. Not really much looking at these. I'm not really much paying attention, dude, guys. As you know me, I don't really much give a shit when it comes to something that requires so much reading. I keep asking myself, why do I even play these point-and-click games if I don't like reading, which is like the big core of these games. Oh, cutscene's happening. And now we're looking at something different. Claims the life of a... What's socialese? So, there's a death happened.
Dr. David Stiles and his wife Laura Eblendorf Stiles left a fundraising dinner in Oxford last evening and were driving home when their car was hit broadside.
Oh.
According to eyewitnesses, the second vehicle was hurtling down a crossroad at a tremendous speed. It ran a give way sign and plunged into...
Oh.
Laura Stiles was pronounced dead on the scene, and David Stiles was rushed.
Samantha, please. They're not coming home.
Come on, kid. Time to go.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, and now the web page is different. It's back to normal. Seriously, if you recall in the cutscene, the entire computer screen was different with a different text layout and everything than this. What the hell? There's one floor. And let's drive home. According to the eyewitness, the same. And it plunged into Styles' vehicle as the junkies turned to sign who was swung from the car on the impact. Laura Styles was seen as the car was consumed by flame. Scene. Okay, so Mrs. Stein's probably was is probably the mother now. I guess maybe I didn't pay close too much attention, but now I guess I know. Or maybe they didn't mention it, but it was one of those things where you kind of almost assume it's like, oh, that's the wife of the doctor, not the son. Oh, I mean, not the mother or something. But okay, so apparently he was in a car accident, which probably explains why he wears the stupid mask. Because it reminds me of that tragic day or something. Boo hoo hoo hoo. Which, of course, killed his wife, which is probably sad. And probably might have made things worse when he probably maybe the wife might have been pregnant at the time, too. And, of course, we had a flashback which basically which probably indicated about how Samantha's parents never showed up, probably because they were dead or so, and she was put up for adoption. Okay. So there was that thing missing. It said talk to the librarian.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
How may I be of service?
There's an article I need from a magazine. The computer said to ask you.
Name of publication and the date, please.
Scientific American, May 1997.
I apologize. We had 2 copies of that issue, but both are listed as missing.
Missing? How does that happen?
They might have been misfired. They might have been stolen. In any case, I can't help you. You might try the Central Library in London.
How convenient.
No. Yeah, how convenient. Making us not get like an answer to something, so they decide to let's wait and try to find them later. So they're both missing. Is there any place I can? Well, I can't. Well, library's clear. These guys go. Let's go back to the mansion. Ooh, phone call.
Dread Hill House, this is Sam speaking. Oh, no, that's okay. You don't need to send anyone else over. Dr. Stiles no longer needs an assistant. I mean, he's already hired someone else. No, not a student. It turned out a family member was available. A niece. So you can just close out that request. Yes, I am sure. All right? Thank you. I am so going to get busted. Mrs. Dalton might have answered that. God, I really should fess up. I can't. They'd hit the eject button in 10 seconds flat. Better give it some more time and show what I can do.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, honey, you do it so well. You are the best assistant of all. By the way, I'm not actually an assistant. I'm just some girl who just showed up and needed a place to stay. So I lied to you this whole time. Can I still stay? Yeah, that will be convincing. Alright, so she was lucky that she got the phone in time. Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
I just found out what happened to Laura.
Everyone knows about the tragedy.
Well, I'm new to Oxford, and I didn't know. I'm really sorry.
You didn't ask him, did you? I hope to heaven, Samantha, that you weren't asking him painful questions.
No.
Yep.
Well, don't. Poor man doesn't need to be reminded. Not that he isn't every day of his blinking life. He can't stand people talking about it. That's why he won't let anyone come over here.
But this house is full of reminders. Laura's pictures are everywhere. Even that calendar is still set to 2002.
He won't let you change any of it.
I get it. He wants to be reminded of her, for his own self. But he can't bear to hear other people talk about it, because there's no way they can possibly understand. And anything they say just seems idiotic.
Maybe that's right, I don't know. In any case, I thank you to avoid the subject with him completely. Doesn't he have enough troubles on his mind already?
No, not at all. We should give her more troubles. Hey, besides hanging up pictures of your wife, I decided to hang this picture. It's the car from the newspaper of the crash. Gosh, see, you can see all the flames and everything in brisk detail. Hell, ooh, I could see your wife's hand sticking out of there. Oh, look at it burn. I know, that was dark of me to say, but couldn't help it. I heard about you can do something around here. Oh, I put the parents here. Apparently I put my parents over here.
Mom and Dad. It's the only picture I have with me.
Yep. Oh. Looks like I put something in. Let's go with the flowers. Oh, damn it.
I have just...
Shut up. Well, yep, obviously they're the flowers. Yay, they completely changed to what they looked like in my inventory. Alright, let's leave, I guess. I don't even have those. I still do have them in my inventory. Did I just only use a few flowers? Why do I still have them? Alright, let's try the basement. Where did the guy get the money to get a basement like this? And what the hell is with the hats? I want to get the... I want to get the thing on... There we go. Just didn't want to see that hand with an inventory item selected for... Floor grate. Let's go to the main lab. Main lab.
It looks like a full-body medical scanner. Must have cost a fortune.
Yeah. What does this guy do to get this kind of money? Brains in jars.
You never know when you're going to need a spare brain.
Yes. Yes. You might want to be making a Frankenstein.
The shape of some of those is a little odd. I wonder if they had abnormal brains. Someone in the Stiles' family had a thing for stuffed birds. That one's just plain evil.
Yeah, I bet the guy's name is Norman Bates. Textbook. Uh-huh. Oh, new assignment, I guess. As mentioned, I need sort my files. That was the reason for your employment. Instructions are in general folders, blah blah.
I want to sort those files before Dr. Charm gets up, straining me too awfully, my ass.
So why are you doing this? Because the guy's a bit of a dick, and dear Dr. Stiles, we are Treasure report of the equipment. Top balloon too. This is the 5th notice. So this is like old past thing. Apartment books.
2002? Someone's a pack rat.
Yeah, so this guy really doesn't want to change. Dead roses, and looks like it can interact with them. Maybe this is why I still have the flowers. I bet he's going to get angry because I switched the flowers. Okay, there's the file cabinet. Great. Alright. Well, okay. Okay. There's one. Yellow light signs at a crossroad. What, do I click on one of these? Is this even a puzzle?
There. That was fast.
Yeah.
Now I can snoop. What fun.
Okay.
Nothing exciting in scientific articles and stuff.
I just want to make sure that wasn't...
Nothing. Patient.
I'm just concerned I didn't do that fully correctly because it just seems kind of odd that it was just that easy. I mean, I couldn't interact with anything else, so it wasn't like, but okay. Well, let me look at it over. Oh, okay, so I can look at this.
This should be enlightening.
Blah, blah, blah. I was a famous scientist, and I got half of my face blown off.
Dr. Stiles writes well, but I don't believe in psi powers or the paranormal or any of that stuff.
And yet you love magic tricks.
Nothing exciting in here.
E equals MC Squirrel.
Nothing exciting in here.
Okay.
The neurobiology department is looking for a report on an fMRI donation.
Okay.
This must be it.
Okay.
Nothing exciting. Patient. Nothing exciting.
Shut up.
Nothing exciting.
Shut up. Did anybody look in this one?
Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Something written by Dr. Abraham Linkweller. This might be interesting.
I seriously doubt it.
Wow. This looks like a very pointed attack on Stiles' Scientific American article. That had to hurt.
Okay, and why is this paper so blurry?
Scientific articles and... This lists everyone in the department. It's an old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department.
Okay.
Nothing...
Shut up.
Patient... Nothing...
Nope.
Scientific... Patient... Nothing...
Nope.
Patient... Nothing... Scientific... Patient... Signed.
I just want
Nothing. Haitian.
Okay, I think I looked at all the files. Hopefully. Private lab. Of course, locked.
The door's locked.
Gate, of course.
Not gonna happen. Not without a few sticks of dynamite, anyway.
Or a crowbar, or a crane. Am I done looking at everything in here? Oh, an infirmary. I must have looked at it when I got those. Let's check this place out. What the hell kind of infirmary is this? Why is it angled?
She's both warm and disturbing. Like a crazy mother or something.
Yep. Alright.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Samantha Everett. I'm working with Dr. Stiles.
Are you? You're not in the department.
No, I'm studying English Lit.
Okay.
Well, that's Dr. Stiles' business. When you see him, remind him that I need that equipment receipt today.
Okay, let's... Do we have it? No instructions. Is this it?
I have something for you.
Okay. Let's say we got it.
Oh my God. I gave up hope of ever laying eyes on this. The auditor's been hounding me for weeks. Thank you, Miss Everett.
Alright.
My pleasure.
That part's taken care of.
I've only started to work for Dr. Stiles. I was hoping to find out more about him.
Well, it's not my place to talk about Dr. Stiles. I can tell you that Mr. Headley is the dean of the department. He was quite an admirer of Dr. Stiles. Naturally, we were all deeply saddened by what happened.
Would it be possible for me to see Mr. Headley?
I'm afraid not. He's very busy today. Wait, I do appreciate your bringing that receipt. Let me see if he's got a moment. Mr. Headley, I have a Miss Everett that would like a brief word. It's about David Stiles.
Send her in.
Ooh.
In you go.
Alright. Looks like we were gonna talk to Stiles or Headley or something. Gee, he looks like he could be a villain.
Everett, a pleasure
Oh
to meet
God, look at his face!
Thanks. And thanks for seeing me.
I'm always happy to make time for David. I've heard from him too little of late. How is he?
Fine. Very self-directed.
He looks like someone stretched a face over a giant baked potato.
Did he? Interesting. How can I be of service, Miss Everett?
But before we can ask, let's walk over here and do a complete giant spin. Okay.
Are you aware that Dr. Stiles is conducting an experiment right now?
Of course. He had to submit a plan to the university. Standard procedure. Frankly, I was happy to see him working again.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Stiles wanted me to pick up a copy of the experiment plan he submitted. He misplaced his copy.
I think, young lady, that Dr. Stiles will have to call me and ask for that himself.
I'll tell him.
Okay.
Could you give me some background on Dr. Stiles? I don't know much about him.
David Stiles was one of the brightest lights at Oxford. A truly brilliant and original thinker. He was the sort of man it was easy to envy. Wealth, a prestigious family name, good looks, a beautiful wife, effortless public success. Then there was the accident.
Yep.
A horrific thing. There's a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Early leaps a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
That's beautiful. I wonder...
Never
mind.
Okay.
We must be honest with each other, you and I, for David's sake. What do you wonder?
It's silly. I just wondered which is worse. To have been golden, to have had all that and lost it, or never to have had it at all.
Not at all. Perhaps David asks himself the same question.
Yep.
I've heard rumors about Dr. Styles. Students say people have disappeared during his experiments, and...
Stop. Don't repeat that nonsense in here, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's only natural you would be concerned. He is your employer. There has been a lot of vicious gossip about David. But believe me, there's no truth in it.
Then how did it get started?
When someone is a little too successful, it inspires a lot of green-eyed spite. Should
Okay.
that paragon fall, let's just say there are certain
I did have to say I
people
like the
who
view
nothing
out
more
that window.
than to get out their knives and gather round the carcass. Of course,
Okay.
David hasn't helped himself any. If he insists on living like a hermit in that house, people are bound to believe the worst.
Well, that, and it doesn't help that he walks around with a half mask on his face like he's the freaking Phantom of the freaking Opera. Is that what, like, it's based on? Like, think about it. It's a guy living in, like, a house which looks like a castle, and he's living in a basement with a mask over it, and he's completely isolated from the outside world. It's freaking Phantom of the Opera.
You mentioned that certain people were jealous of Dr. Styles and might have spread the rumors. I don't suppose you'd tell me who. It might be good for me to know in case I run into them.
No, I don't think we need to discuss that.
Okay.
So you're convinced that Dr. Styles poses no danger? No danger to, say, students who are participating in one of his experiments?
Absolutely not. He may be on leave, but he's still a valued member of this department. I've reviewed his case personally. There's nothing physically wrong with David Styles. It's been a pleasure, Miss Everett.
Okay.
I really must get back to work.
Thanks, Mr. Headley. You've been a big help.
I only wish the best for David. I hope you'll treat him well and be a support.
Well, he does.
He allows so few people near him.
I'll do my best.
Well, he does look like a bad guy, but he does seem like a sweetheart.
Bye.
Hard. And he's an ugly guy, too. I'm almost wondering if there actually turns out there is a villain in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it is him. Like, oh, I was only pretending to be nice to you so I could get you the upper hand. Wahahaha.
The neurobiology department. I should snoop around in David's files.
Oh, great. Let's talk to her.
I guess not everyone in the department is a fan of Dr. Styles. At least, that's what Mr. Headley says. Is there anyone in particular I should watch out for?
Mr. Headley doesn't tolerate departmental gossip. And neither do I.
Those damn
Dr. Styles
pauses.
asked me to get a copy of his experiment plan. The one he filed with the department, he misplaced his copy.
I'm afraid Dr. Styles will have to come by himself for something like that. Or telephone. We don't give those kind of documents out to students.
But
Okay.
I'll tell him.
I always feel like, I'm unaware when they're going to do that awkward pause. And when it does, I always feel like to have the urge for them to for me to just say, line? But nope, they say it right before I could say it.
Oh, Mr. Headley asked if you would bring him a cup of coffee.
Did he? That's odd. Mr. Headley gets his own coffee.
Okay, that worked. Yes, move very slowly.
Damn, she took the key. I need to find a way to snatch it somehow.
What? Oh. Well, she puts the key in a cup or something.
She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it with sleight of hand, but she's a real hawk. This will require something a little more devious. She keeps the key. This will.
Yep.
She keeps the key to the. This will.
Yep. Of course. Almost. This game's really focused on trying to throw in magic trick puzzles. I have to constantly pick a magic trick stuff. Well, it's bottomless cup. That's probably it.
Yes, that should work. But I'll need a magnet.
Oh, gee, great. Let's go to the fucking magic shop up so we can get the fucking magnets to get the fucking key. Okay. And run faster. To the magic shop. To the magic shop. We're gonna get some magnets so we can steal a key. We're going to the magic shop.
Hi, Mephistopheles.
Miss Everett, how kind of you to visit.
I'm still just standing here. Turns out I didn't bother to buy a chair.
Classic magnet.
Yep. Okay. Do I just always have to click the walk out the door before and then
I need to pay for some items.
Yep.
There you go.
Your patronage is appreciated. Good day.
Bye.
Yay! I'm such a good magician, I don't need to have a hand animation to grab that money. Alright, let's go back to the... Good thing for these good thing there's this fast travel thing. Okay. So now I have magnets. Okay. Well, you know what? Before I begin... You know what? I'm going to save this magic trick for the next part. Yeah, I'm going to stop here and we'll continue this in the next video. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching my Let's Play of Gray Matter. This is your Point and Critic Gamer. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next part. See you around, everyone.